Okay. I believe that's live. Beauty. So, just gonna send the link out. I'm gonna grab my coffee, and we're good to go. It's like 3 places I need to share the link now. Minimum 3. Okay, link's been sent out. I'm gonna grab myself coffee, and once I have the coffee, I think we're good to start. Right back. That time when I said be right back, I meant it very literally. Trying to get things a little organized. My desk is an absolute mess. So, first thing on the agenda today is the boat. We have to find a boat. Right, we were going to sleep at our house, but it wouldn't let us, because apparently there's a boat that's shown up. So we need to go and investigate, because we are the only people in the world who can seem to do anything around here. So we'll hop right in. So it seems that huge ship was guided here by those strings of flaming lights, but what does it want since it's arrived? It hasn't moved at all. I get the feeling the people on board are just sitting out there watching us. And if they're not going to come to us, we're just going to have to go to them. We're making preparations now to sail over and have a closer look. Actually, it looks like we're pretty much all ready to go. Right, time to go and find out who's out there. What's that? You want to come too? Well, I suppose there's no reason why not. If they're hostile and it comes to blows, the more hands on deck the better. Come on then, there's no sense in delaying. Let's get aboard and prepare to set sail. Okay. You should probably go below deck as well. Don't want to be getting in the way while we're setting sail. Fine, jeez, jerk. Sorry. Probably have to talk to somebody. I've decided I just can't stay on shore mopping for the rest of my life. I have to head out over that ship. Poe reckons we might be able to find a clue to Pollock's whereabouts out there, and that's good enough for me. My trusty harpoon is not just for spearing fish, you know. When it comes to it, I'll happily skewer a monster or two. Well, if I'm honest, I've never done an actual fight before, but I reckon I can rise to the challenge. And down further we go. This boat's very big on the inside. Well, what's going on, Mayor? Well, it looks like we're about ready to fire the off. Are you all set, Hoster? Yes. Alright then, I'll go up top while we cast it off, and you stay down here and be ready for action in case we run into any trouble. Sounds good to me. I won't complain about that. No, sir. It is the sea dragon. Holy smokes. God, look at the size of it. I've never seen the like. Righto, come alongside there and throw up a line. Wow, look at us go. Line secure, mermaid, sir. All right, Hoster, go aboard first. Careful now. Avast, sir, you scurvy fiends! Do you think you can board our vessel as you please, do you? Away with ye! Oh. Hit straight in the water. What was that noise, shipmate? Monsters, Mr. Tar, sir. The accursed creatures are trying to board the sea dragon. Monsters? But I thought we'd lashed every last fiend in these waters till there could be lashed no more. Let me take a look at 'em. Are you brainless bilge rat? Where did you ever see a monster use a rope? That's a human, curse ye! Lower the lifeboat and bring the poor lubber aboard before he drowns. I'll get to the bridge and tell Captain Sharkeye we've got us some visitors. Oh ho ho ho! We're gonna meet Sharkeye. Can it be 2 years already since Captain Sharkeye agreed to head to the Royal Fleet? The results have been spectacular, just as your majesty predicted. Alas, no matter how many monsters the crew of the Sea Dragon defeat, they seem to come back in even greater numbers. Ha! Yes, I rather fear our successes have drawn unwanted attention from the forces of evil. I suppose it is only natural, given the zeal with which Sharkeye has been eradicating monsters all over the ocean. And if rumors are to be believed, he is planning to take things up one step further. The reckless devil intends to deliberately draw the master of all monsters off to the distant corner of the ocean, where he will engage him in battle to finish this once and for all. But your majesty, that is unspeakably dangerous. Captain Sharkeye may be a mighty pirate, but he cannot hope to go toe-to-toe with the Demon King. Especially not now. Why, it was only last night that Lady Anais announced she was with child. I share your concerns, believe me. Alas, he's not a man whose mind can be changed. We could try to stop him, but you know full well that he would go regardless. He'll fulfill his promise and save the world, or perish in the attempt. You know me better than me own dear mother, your majesty. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Greetings, Sharkeye, and how fares the beautiful Anais? I thank ye for asking, sire. She has a rough old night last night, but nothing a hearty breakfast couldn't fix. I see no reason why we can't set sail as planned. Sharkeye, I hope I can consider myself your friend. As such, I'm begging you, please don't go to sea tomorrow. The Demon King is not to be trifled with, and if something were to happen to you, then... Your Majesty, please, you understand the situation as well as I do. If naught is done, 'tis only a matter of time before your kingdom gets gobbled up by the darkness. There is no altering my course now. 'Tis set, and that's the end of it. Besides, there's no enemy I've not bested yet. Where there's a will, there's a way. Fear not, sire. I have every intention of sailing back from this voyage with me hull intact. But it seems we cannot change your mind. As a friend it pains me, as a king it gives me hope. Thank you. Ye silver-tongued devil, ye. I can see why they made you captain of this fair realm. Now listen, we're having ourselves a little shindig on the dragon this evening to celebrate Anaya's news. Be there or I'll kill all the lot of ye. If we can't put a bit of more wind in these sails, little monsters will be upon us before we've marred a few leagues between ourselves and Buckham. Set a course to the southwest. Avast rigging! Time to put an end to your daydreaming and get to work. See, there's the yawns. 2 seconds in Dragon Quest and I'm a-yawning. Send all except the fighting men below. Aye, aye, Mr. Tar. Captain Sharkeye, I am here as a representative of the King of Buckingham. Myself and my men wish to fight alongside you in your final battle, and we will not take no for an answer. If there's one thing I've learned these past few years, it's that you Buckingham boys are a stubborn bunch. You're welcome along on this voyage, though I've an idea you'll be regretting your pig-headedness before our journey's through. Truth is, we've little hope of victory in this battle ahead. After all, the Demon King possesses a power beyond all reckoning. But even should he best us, we'll not go down without landing a broadside or two. We can but try, and if you Buckingham boys are of a mind to join us on the road to hell, far be it from me to stop ye.
We've nothing to fear, Captain. The water spirits will see that we don't perish. We'll send those monsters to Davy Jones' locker. You'll be back in Buckingham's and Lady Ania's side in no time.
Ha! That's a spirit, shipmate. Now I'd best be going above and casting a weathery eye over the waves.
This man's got a whole throne room in his boat. Amazing.
Ahoy there, Mr. Tar. Anything to report?
Monsters, Captain Sharkeye. Horde of the scurvy dogs as far as the eye can see.
Ha ha! Just as I predicted. Let's hope the Demon King himself soon shows his filthy fizzog.
Aye, aye, Captain. We're right beside y'all the way there, and ready for anything. There's not a man among us who'd go back on the oath he swore. The spirit marked ye, Captain. He marked ye out of greatness.
Tar, lad, the mark upon me skin tain't complete. 'Tis but a portion of the full sign of the water spirit. We may yet find that the power of the sea ain't mine to command. But even should it prove to be so, I'll lead me men to a glorious end. We'll throw the mud in that demonic dog's eye before we go, I'll see to that.
Belay there, Captain. I'll not hear such talk. You'll be back in Buckingham with your beloved Anias before you know it. We all will. You've an unborn child who needs ye, and a crew here in the Sea Dragon who needs you just as much.
Where would I be without you, Tar? You're a sentimental old fool, aren't you? I need you salty dogs no less than you need me. You've made me what I am. But I'll not always be here. I can only hope that one day, my boy, will take on the helm in me place. You know, Tar, I had a dream last night. I saw him, all grown a strapping young lad, even without his father. And ye know what I wished for. I wished that he'd one day find himself among a crew of square, rigged souls every bit as faithful as yourself. Now that's enough talking of dreams and the like. No good will come from it. Make her ready to engage the enemy.
Aye, aye, Captain. The men are all a battle stations.
Avast, you scurvy dogs! All hands on deck, prepare to fire on my command! Don't let 'em catch you unawares now, boys. Ready, aim, fire!
Battle. Asta, wake up, Asta. I said wake up, Lizzie Bones, honestly. You must have been dreaming of something pretty dramatic, judging by the noises you were making. It wasn't a nightmare, I hope. Yes. Well, I'll tell you what really mattered. It was a real nightmare. The people on this ship. Can you believe they threw you into the sea like that? Still, at least they dragged you out again and gave you a cabin to dry it out. I suppose it can't be all that bad.
Yar, awake at last, are you? Good, good. Captain Sharkeye, like a word with you, lad. Follow me.
Oh, we're gonna meet him. We're gonna meet him in person. I'm nervous. Come on. Show me. Imagine having water, like a moat, on your boat. He's got a moat on his boat and stairs in his castle. Oh, I can't even see it. Oh, Captain Sharkeye, Broadcaster and his crew as requested. Very good, Mr. Riggin. Now, back to your post. I thought it was Rigger like he's rigging something. Aye, aye, Captain. I mean, that's probably the pun it's based off of. Good day to you, Oster, and your shipmates. Let me start by apologizing for the welcome you received. The sea dog who cast down your rope is a rough old salt, but his heart's in the right place. Now, Mayor Maid's been telling me a little of your adventures so far, and of what else ye been afoot in the world. 'Tis bone-chilling indeed to think we've been adrift so long, senseless and soulless without ever making port. I believe we're beginning to put it all square in our minds. But I confess, I find it all a little hard to countenance. Could the sea dog truly have been frozen solid for centuries? I'll not say it's impossible, of course. There's little to put past that scurvy scoundrel, the Demon King, but still. Anyhow, enough of that. I hear you've made quite a habit of saving all the places in the world from peril. And, if my sources speak truly, one of these was the Kingdom of Buckingham, am I correct? Yes. A humble sort are ye. 'Twill serve you well on the high seas. But there's no need for modesty within these walls, boys, and your crew, you and your crew, were the ones who saved Buckingham, were you not? Yeah. No? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. That's why I kept hitting no. I was hitting Y, which is the equivalent of B. I was like, why does he keep asking? Then the king would have given ye a little something by the way of thanks. A sea serpent saber. 'Tis a unique trinket to be sure. 'Twas gifted to our ancestors by the very water spirit herself. I entrusted it to Buckingham's care on the morning myself, and the lads set off for our final battle. I've no doubt that he passed it on to you, knowing that somehow, someday, our paths might cross. Would ye be so kind as to show it to me? A glimpse of it'll go a long way to proving that what you've all been telling me is the truth. Yes. Asta takes out the sea serpent saber and shows it to Captain Sharkeye. Aye, 'tis a saber, all right. Then there's little doubt in your story. Which means that Ananias, my dear Ananias, is long since. Asta, I need to talk to ye, man to man. Man to man, okay. It seems we know what brought us this far. The question is, what course to chart from here on out? How to escape these dark doldrums in which we find ourselves becalmed. 'Tain't all doom and gloom, of course. We're no longer frozen solid, for one thing. If only we'd not been encased in that accursed ice for so damned long. I'll not be meeting my Ananias again any time soon. Do me a favour, Asta. Hold the sabre aloft again, will ye? But he's not looking at the sword, he's looking at Asta's arm. Just as I thought. The mark ye bear, lad. 'Tis a watermark, of that there's no doubt. Which can mean only one thing. You're... Aye, me arm, it burns.
Oh, it's lighting them all. Ho 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 ho. Yeah, okay. We're lit 2. Hear me, you who are the last hope of the Almighty. Finally your paths have crossed. Alas, they have done so in a world cut off from its surroundings and plunged into darkness. And yet, even in a world so tainted, so fragmented, still you awoke the fire spirit, Hosta. Your power is great indeed. The awakening of my siblings, the spirits of earth and wind, may not be beyond you. I am the water spirit. For many centuries I have slept, but always I have watched over you. Now I too await my awakening. Fire, earth, wind, wake first my fellow spirits from their slumber. When you have done so, come to Rainbow Cove, sea serpent saber in hand, and call upon me. Okay, so we have to do water last. Water brings life, earth nurtures it, wind carries it, and fire allows it to flourish. And when all the last is ending, life returns to water. Our powers must be combined. The 4 great spirits shall free you from this world of darkness. I am the water spirit, and I await my awakening, here deep beneath the ocean waves.
Was this? The mark on me arm's up and disappeared. Then it's as I thought, as me dream suggested. Asta, you are me heir. My duty and once myself and my crew weren't able to fulfill, 'tis yours now. The watermark on your arm, 'tis complete now. And our course is clear. When first we spied the flames lighting up the darkened ocean, they intrigued 2 clear paths. The first and the brightest led us to the Isle of Astard, and to you, lad. The other, well, we don't know where it leads, but I'd bet me last doubloon that sailing that way would be worth our while. There's no time to waste. We must weigh anchor and set sail for seas unknown. We'll turn the ship about and plot a new course. You and your friends get belost and rest up. We've work ahead of us.
I called it. I said we were going to be his heir descendant. I called it. I called 3 things. I was right about 1. I said either we were him, we were his son, or we were a descendant. I was right. Asta, psst, Asta, rise and shine, lad. Oh, lad.
A very fine morning to your shipmates. The sun's almost over the yard arm, and we've just made land. We sailed all night long along the flaming pass, see? You'll be wanting to disembark by means of the ladder at the bow there. That'll be the front of the ship. Stay ashore as long as you need now. We'll be here awaiting your return. I clean forgot to introduce myself. 'Tis awful bad luck not to introduce yourself to new shipmates. The name's Riggin. I'll be taking care of you while you're aboard. Let me know if you ever need rest.
Okay. It's a huge ship. It seems the world returned largely to its normal self whilst we were frozen away. But then, despite the Almighty having been restored, things fell back into darkness, and the great spirits remain sealed away in their slumber. I simply cannot decide what to make of it all. Pirate's hat, nice. Should we be the pirate vocation, maybe? Ship log, 12th day of the gibbous moon. The storm grows yet worse with every passing moment. I fear this may be the end for me and my crew of salty dogs. To my dearest wife and the child I'll never see, I offer this small comfort. The sea into which I shall henceforth be plunged is the selfsame sea that laps the shore of home. Whenever you see the nearing tide or hear the crashing of the waves, know that I am with you. I remain yours now and forevermore. That's very sad. No interesting books. No interesting books. No interesting books. No interesting books. No interesting books.
The history of the Sea Dragon goes a long way back, you know. And I'm the longest surviving crew member she's ever had. There's none more ancient than me aboard, that's why they call me Old Shorty. Why, I even remember when Captain Sharkeye was born. Helped raise him to be the fine pirate he is today, I did. And you know what? He was a spit of you when he was a lad. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine what it's like to learn that some scurvy dog's frozen you away for centuries? No? Well, we're all waiting to kill all that accursed Demon King in the name of revenge. Captain Sharkeye loves cats, and not just the nine-tailed variety. His favourite fluffy little critter by the name of Captain Tibbs, he left the little devil back in Buckingham to watch over Lady Anais in his absence. Oh, I remember there was a cat that was very attached to her. Oh, Captain's coat. This ship is so big. How are you supposed to deal with this? Okay, what's in here? Okay, this will be the bar. It's probably not much reason to talk to everybody, but it doesn't hurt to do a little exploring, especially seeing what weapons are available. Metal King Sword. That's a big leap. Hugely expensive. Dragon Claws could be good for rough. We'll just hang off on that for a second. We'll take a look at the armor shop first, because I think the armor shop might actually hold some better stuff. Not better, but more beneficial. Like, look at that. Those are big. Oh, yeah. These are big, huge defense gains. So the helm is a... Let's start with... Who's got lowest defense? Maribel. And she can only take the one thing, eh? Then we'll get her that. I'd give her a big buff. So this. Sell that. We might as well sell as much as we can to make as much money as we can to try to get as many upgrades as we can. Oh, I didn't know we have a Seed of Magic. Huh. We have all these hearts we're almost certainly never going to use, but we'll start at the Fire Claws here and work our way down. See how much money we can make. don't actually know that the talent show or who looks the best, whatever it's called, is actually essential in this game. So I'm not too worried about selling a bunch of our style clothes. I feel like it's very much optional content. $50K. Leather armor, that's worth nothing. Almost not even worth the time it took to sell it. Two of them. Pot lid. Kitty shield. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to sell everything. Oops, I'm gonna sell both. There's also a good chance that after selling all this stuff, we won't be able to afford much more than 1 or 2 pieces of armor anyways, and that, I think, would be lucky. So, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Pointy hat. Yeah, we got 3 of those. They can all go. It's really just important to clear out our inventory right now, I think. And the more, like, defensive upgrades we can get, the better. I mean, our abilities and spells are so strong, I'm not that worried about our, like, melee stats. Yeah, we'll see. We're over 61,000 gold right now. And we still have a lot of stuff to sell, so. I do know that they usually have mechanics in these games where different shops offer you more money, but it's like I'm here. So why am I gonna, I'm not gonna try to travel the world. I mean, that's what I'll be doing anyways, but. Well, it's another 5K from those. I wonder if we'll hit 100K. I think that's really reaching for 100K. We need 30 more. Wait, what was that I was trying to sell? Oh, come. Yeah, I'm probably never going to use them, honestly. We never really die. Remember when gold braziers were, like, our best in slot? What's it called? Apparatus? No, what's the word for, like, your side thing? I don't remember now off the top of my head. You know, as we approach 80,000, we might break 100K. There's still a lot of stuff coming up. It's another 3,600. That's over 80,000. Wonder if we'll break it. Garter. Oh, we got... Oh... No, do I want to sell my prayer rings? Maybe not. Maybe not. Strength ring can go. Agility ring can go. That can go. Good thing I made this coffee, actually. I'm finding myself quite sleepy. Slime earrings. The list goes on. Well, for anybody who's not in the stream yet who wanted to be here for the beginning, you're not missing much. I wonder if we need to maybe organize the bag really quick. And then I do want to go and get my magic seed. I had no idea we had one. Yeah, here it is. Seed of magic. I almost want to give it to Ruff. By 5. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. Oh, sorry, not buy. I want to sell. Yeah, let's be honest. I'm probably not gonna ever use the moonwort bulbs.
Yeah, we also don't need these. We do want the magic water. We do want the holy water and the chimera wings. Wait, we have another seed of magic? How do we have so many seeds of magic and I never knew? Alright, let's go sell all of our hearts now because we're never going to use them. No, I meant to say yes. I goofed. Golem heart. You get complacent after banging through these menus so many times. Alright, so we got 2 leather kilts that can go. So Bashir can go. Oh, there's a lot of hearts here. There's a lot of stuff I missed. I went the wrong way through the menu. I was like, huh? Alright, yeah, let's be honest. Probably never going to use these. So they can go. These can go. Come on, 100k, we can do it. Horse manure? Yeah, all 5 of those can go. So we still have all these, and then there are the prayer rings. Or do we sell the prayer rings? I almost want to, like... We've never really needed them up to this point. Two of them. Ah, I keep hitting no. Heal Slime is the only one that I maybe would have wanted, but eh. Oh, we're going to be so close to 100,000, but just shy. Oh, no, I want to buy now. Okay, so. Maribel's as strong as she can be. Who's the next weakest? Ruff and I are tied for the next weakest. And it looks like I can get up to 213. Yeah, the highest I can get... Oh no, it would be Great Helm. That's 45k, but that's okay. So we'll get one of those for me. And then, so now it'll be Ruff, who's the lowest. And the highest he can get to is 210? 210 with this thing. What is it? I think this thing will take off his agility ring. Let me look it up. I just want to make sure, because I kind of prefer him in the agility ring. Because he does have a lot of HP. It's a helmet. Okay. So now, next up is... It's actually... The weakest is still Ruff. So he, by right, should be the next one to get something. Which would be the Silvered Shield, but he can't afford it at the moment. So now we're going to have to go through again and do some selling. Like this one can go. Then I can sell this. Gets us up to 2,300. I would be buying him a shield, but the shield he has isn't worth 10k. So unfortunately, that's the end of our buying spree. But we got some defensive points out of it, so I'm not upset at all at the outcome of that. This is a huge ship, very convoluted. Yeah, okay, let's go ashore, and then let's head back to the place of Placides, whatever it's called. I forget. I don't remember what the place is called. Wait. Where the heck are we? Can we just zoom to Shrine of Mysteries? No, we cannot. Wait, how do we... How do we go where we need to go next? Where do we need to go next? Oh, here we go. Now we're going to Picard Bay. I hope we weren't supposed to do anything here. I don't even know where here is. But that ship is as big as the entire kingdom of Astard. It takes forever to walk around this ship. Yes, we will be heading ashore. I did have 2 coffees like pretty close to each other, so it's making my tummy a little achy. Nothing a little bit of food later on wouldn't fix, though. Okay, so we need to get into the Shrine of Mysteries, which is this way. To the Shrine of the Mysteries. This way. Oh, you thought you could get me, but no. Too fast. Too fast. Want to see some speed? It's a real drag having to walk here, but... oh well. Worse things have happened, I suppose. Like getting our entire island sealed away? That was a big inconvenience. Okay, so it wants us to get the earth and the wind spirits unlocked before we bugger around with the water spirit, which we're connected to. I wonder if these will show us much. No, I thought maybe these would be lit up or something showing like completion, but... So this was the yellow one. So blue is not lit, and we've been in red. Let's go to yellow. Yellow's probably going to be earth. So, let's go do earth. The Oasis. Ah. Okay, we're at the Oasis. Well, the people in charge is probably actually going to be in this castle. So, and I think we want to talk to the queen, actually. And we know the queen here, so we should be able to get in, no worries. Oh. Halt! I cannot allow you to pass until I am certain you are not monsters. Allow me to examine you more closely. By the suns, these are no monsters, these are our saviors. But please accept my most humble apologies for making such an insulting insinuation. We desert dwellers are delighted to have you here among us once again. We have awaited your return with great anticipation. Yeah, we're back.
Thanks for letting us know. Okay, the queen's probably inside, which makes sense, considering, you know, monsters and such. I don't fully remember how to get to the queen, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh, surely. Surely. Easy. Here we go. By the sands! The saviors of the sands! It is an honor to have you here among us once more. Queen Neferta has long awaited your return. Good gracious! Queen Neferta has indicated that she wishes to speak with you directly and in private. I will clear the chamber. Please wait just a moment.
Get out of here!
Everyone, please, may I have your attention? Her Majesty is feeling unwell. I must respectfully ask you to withdraw. That was easy. We too will take our leave. That's right, she doesn't talk to people directly. She always talks through these people. So this is a big deal. Her speaking directly to us is a big deal. Big, huge, massive deal. Oh, I wanted to check, actually. Did this give me my... Oh, it does give me my quality selection. Nice. Quality of the video is actually pretty solid right now. I'm excited to see what Dragon Quest VIII on the PS2 is going to look like. I'm worried it's going to look not great. But I think it's also going to look amazing. Because it's going to be... Well, it's going to look amazing for me. It'll be on a CRT. Anyways, we will return when discussions have concluded. Sounds gidgery good. Get out. Alright, here we go. Come on. My dear saviors, I had hoped that you would come. Please, a little closer, if you will. I am so glad that you are here. Since last we met, the Almighty has been restored, and the world has known peace again at last. Alas, this state of affairs lasted only briefly. Though he assured us that we would suffer no longer, my beloved desert was soon engulfed in darkness, and the monsters came to roam the sands once more. My people were terrified, and as their queen, I could not suffer their misery to continue. Then I remembered something. Deep beneath the temple palace, sealed away as the shrine for safekeeping, lies a jewel of great evil known as the Blood Ruby. I feared that somehow this ruby was the source of our trouble, that it may have aroused the mighty's ire. This being so, I paid a personal visit to the shrine and prayed to him for insight. My dear saviors, what I'm about to tell you may prove hard to believe. Do you promise to trust me? Yes. Forgive me. It is not you who must believe, it is I. The Almighty answered my plea. I heard his voice. It was sinister, unsettling. So that is where it was hiding. Then it happened, almost without warning. Monsters swarmed into the shrine as if from nowhere and stole away the ruby. I have not told my people of this. I cannot. The Almighty, in whom they have put so much faith, He is... Dear saviors, the Almighty took from you a jewel of the same kind, did he not? Yes. I had heard that this was so. What could it mean? I fear that we may trust in the Almighty no longer. This being so, I can think of only one way to save my beloved kingdom. We must turn to the force that has protected we desert dwellers since time immemorial. The spirit of the land. Though he sleeps among the sands, still he watches over us. He will drive the evil from this land. But I fear he must be woken from his slumber in order to do so. My dear saviors, my people have need of your aid once more. The spirit of the land must be awoken. There's a wise man in Al Balad who claims to know how this can be done. Please, I implore you, awaken him and save the desert from the darkness which threatens its existence once again. Wait. Of course, I of course have full faith in your abilities, but we desert dwellers cannot allow you to face such dangers on our behalf without offering you some small measure of assistance. You must take one of my subjects as your guide. The elder of Al-Balad has 4 strong sons. One of these will surely prove a worthy companion. I beg of you to allow us at least this small role in our salvation. Holy smokes, this... I had, like, some complaints about this game. You know, the islands, some of them are dry. There were a lot of them. It's been a long game. Everything that's happened on and since the last island has been so intense. This game has bumped up, like, 2 or 3 points for me in my rating for it. Like, this is some crazy stuff. Can you imagine, like, she prays to the Almighty, and he says, so that's where it's been hiding, or something like that, or so that's where it is. I'm speechless. This is getting really, really good. Okay. So... how do we get out of here? Oh, it's stairs, right? This is something else. Seriously, like, the story since we finished the islands has just been, boom, incredible beat after incredible beat. This is actually going very well. Storytelling-wise, like... This storytelling is starting to rival Dragon Quest V. I'm saying it. The storytelling they're doing here in this sort of, like, Act 3, maybe Act 2B. I feel like you had Act 1 was short, and then you had Act 2A, which lasted for, like, 80 hours. Now we're kind of in, like, Act 2B-ish. It's just insane. Okay, we need to go talk to the Elder. Hey, Crystal Time Gear. You just missed what I think might have been my favorite cutscene so far. Talking with Queen Neferta? And she was talking... Well, first of all, she decided to speak to us directly. Huge deal. She does not do that. And then she says that she was down in the shrine where they were hiding their blood ruby. And and she was praying to the Almighty, and he answered. And it was, like, spooky. I was, like, just saying before you got here that the storytelling in this like, act, this, like, final act, is insane. Like, I'm really getting into it now. This game really picked up. It took, like, 80 hours to get here, but it's really picking up. Of course, dear Father, I would like nothing more than to help our Savior. But I believe that one of my beloved brothers should be given the great opportunity. I will gladly step aside and give them their chance. This is a fine attitude for an eldest son to have, but what do my other sons think? Father, it goes without saying that I am the strongest of your sons. However, I feel it would be selfish of me to deny my brothers this opportunity. After all, if they are permitted to work alongside the Saviors, perhaps then one day they will grow to be as mighty as me. So none of these guys want to do it. Yeah, this is where it's at its best. Yeah, I was saying, like, this kind of Act 2B, maybe Act 3 part of the story has bumped my rating of this game by several points. It's gotten really good. What about you, my boy? As the wisest of your sons, it would be very foolish indeed of you to allow me to leave the village. I am needed here. You must choose one of the other 2 to go on this little adventure. It would appear that none of you wish to accompany the Saviors, am I correct? Well, no, It's not that, Father. Of course I wish to. It's simply that, these guys are the worst.
By the sands, beloved saviors, Queen Neferta sent word of your coming. I will be more than happy for you to select any of my sons to accompany you on the journey.
What about the youngest? There was a younger one, right?
Alas, they are all as cowardly as the lowest desert worm and far more likely to prove as a hindrance than a help. Still, the Queen has ordered it, and so it must be. The choice is yours. Oh, my stomach! What are these terrible pains? And why must they come now, when I am so desperate to assist our saviors?
Ow! My head! My beautiful head! Why must such pains afflict me now? I would like nothing more than to accompany our saviors, but alas, I feel the pain is too much. Ow! My body hurts! Yes, all of it! If only I weren't in so much pain! These guys are the worst! Seriously, there is a younger brother, right? I want him.
A sorry sight. I am sure you will agree. Perhaps Queen Neferta might be convinced to reconsider her plan.
I will accompany the saviors, Father.
Little Said, no.
My brothers appear to be unwell. We have no other choice. I shall return to my hut at once and prepare to depart. I will meet you there shortly, saviors.
Said is my youngest son, and my most capable. He will be of use to you, I am sure. His hut is located to the rear of this house. You must go there when you are ready to leave.
You got it. Actually, one of the big things you missed, Crystal, was the massive selling spree we went on. We sold, like, all of our junk. And we're able to buy, like, 2 pieces of armor. Because the armor on the sea dragon is so expensive. It was crazy. Now, my beloveds, you must promise not to leave this room until my return. Meow! There are many monsters outside. You must wait quietly here. Very well, honored saviors. Let us... I am sorry, but it is cumbersome to always refer to you by such a term. Can you tell me your names, please? Asta introduces everyone to Said. What'd you think of getting on board the Sea Dragon, by the way? Well, it was kind of hard because we threw our hook up, and before we could even climb on, the guy threw us into the water. But it was actually pretty good. I think the reveal of modern-day Shark Eye, perfect. The reveal that we were a descendant, I called it. I so called it. Well, I called 3 things. I said either we were a younger version of him, we were his son, or we were a descendant. And we ended up being a descendant. I called it. And then, yeah, it's cool that we kind of have control of the sea dragon, sort of. We can tell it where to go, sort of. You just talk to the steering wheel guy, the helm something, I don't know what you call him, but he just takes you where you need to go. So, yeah, I actually really like that sequence. So far, I'm really liking this sequence. This one's been really good. Helmsman? Okay. Thank you. I am Said, as you know. Now come, Asta. A wise man we seek is to be found inside the large urn in the center of the village. I hope I will not prove too much of a burden to you. You know what, Said? You are a million times better than either or any of your brothers. Seriously, though. This guy's brothers are the worst. BRB, no worries. Identical triplets who all think they're the most attractive. That's not how identical works. Okay. Oh, the big urn, right? Oh, there's a portal in here too.
Do you wish to speak with me? You have the pained expressions of one in need of assistance. Well, what troubles you?
I'll have to tell the wise man about the plan to awaken the earth spirit.
The spirit of the land, eh? Yes, I know where he may be found.
Then please, you must tell us. Where is he? How may he be awoken?
Calm yourself, young man. All in good time. The answer to your first question is simple. He is everywhere.
By the
You must not be so quick to anger, child. I speak only the truth. The Great Spirit is the very desert itself. He is to be found in every grain of sand. The sand you see before you, the sand in the village square, the sand in the gardens of the palace, all is he. This is what we mean when we talk of the spirit of the land. Now, as your second question, you wish to awaken him, yes?
Yeah. Welcome back.
Well, it cannot be done. Here.
I thought he was just saying it can't be done. I was like,
Please, you must follow me.
Is he going to use the teleporter? He's just leaving the urn.
As I have said, the spirit of the land is everywhere, but in order for him to take on a recognizable form, a ritual must be performed. Fortunately for you, we wise men of Al-Balad value the ancient secrets. We have never forgotten how to perform this ritual.
This guy's mustache. I aspire to have a mustache half as grand as his one day.
The Great Spirit form must be depicted on the unsullied sand. Only then will he awaken from his slumber.
That doesn't seem so hard. Are we going to have to fight him too? Can you imagine?
This oasis is protected by a great and holy power. It is the ideal place in which to summon the spirit. Please wait over there and do not make a sound. Great Spirit, hear my words. Let them penetrate the depths of your slumber. Watch as you dream. See your ancient form recreated.
Okay.
Honored sleeper of the sands, you who are stronger than any monster, wiser than any king.
He just draws a stick figure.
Your flesh is hard as stone. No sword or spear may penetrate it. You are our rock, our savior. These are your legs, stouter than the columns of the temple palace. This is your back, broader than the very desert itself.
That's a rough sketch, I hope.
These are your arms, each powerful enough to smite a mighty lion. These are your hands, large enough to stem the flow of the Mother Nihil herself.
Or itself.
Here I draw you in the sand that I might summon you, spirit of the land.
Good thing there's no footprints, hey? That'd be awkward.
Now finally, hide your face, that curses. Senile old fool that I am, I forgot how the Great Spirit's face must be depicted. And we were so close, only the face remained, and he would have come before us.
This is most troubling. We cannot awaken the spirit if the wise man's memory continues to fail him. Perhaps my father knows something of how the face must be drawn. Hopefully. I think this takes us right back, if we're lucky. Oh, wait, no. We're in the Oasis. This is going to take us right back to the Shrine of Mysteries. Oops. Right back in we go. Yeah, sorry about that. Our bad. Stomping all over the art. Oh, Saeed's father, we've come for you.
Ah, our saviors, how goes your quest to retrieve the Great Spirit? His face, I'm sorry, I have no idea. Perhaps you might find a clue in the shrine beneath the temple palace. Ah, but the shrine has been sealed away since the monsters attacked. And I was certain that was the answer. My apologies, I fear I have not been very helpful.
Okay, so we gotta go to the temple palace and look in the temple shrine beneath, which was apparently sealed away, but no problem. Do you think we've never had to deal with this problem before? And again, I'm not gonna specifically avoid combat, but I'm also not gonna specifically run into it. I'm just gonna set my destination, run straight, and if I hit something, I hit something. Otherwise, I don't. I've gotta go. See you later. All right, no worries, Crystal Time Gear. Have a good one. Went the wrong way again. Let's see if the queen can help us out with this. I mean, obviously she can, but she's a queen after all. My dear saviors, you appear to be troubled. How goes your quest to awaken the Great Spirit? Asta tells the queen about everything that's happened. So the Great Spirit cannot be awoken until the correct means of depicting his face is discovered. Alas, knowledge of the ancient rituals has grown scarce with the passing of time. But some vestiges still remain in the shrine beneath the palace. Perhaps you might find a clue there. I ordered it to be sealed off after the horror that took place, but I will send word that the doors are to be opened for you. Feel free to seek out that which you require there, but be careful. Monsters will still roam the hallways. You must be ever vigilant. Okay, so we gotta head to the basement. Down we go. I've received word from the Queen that you are to be allowed to pass. Please go through, but be careful.
Our plan worked to perfection.
I know that voice. Let us move closer, Asta. I know this won't take us exactly there, but I want to get a peek ahead. Oh, wait. Are those the three brothers?
No.
What? No. What?
What wonders a bribe or two can work. We are here and we have arrived before Saeed and the others.
Indeed, and we have found something. I have no idea what, but it seems very important indeed. Ho ho ho! And despite what we were told, there are no monsters here. How lucky are we? How? They appear to be enjoying themselves. Let us move closer, Asta. You are late, Saeed. We have found what you were looking for, and we have done so before you even arrived. What fine brothers you have. We know how much you wanted, Saeed. Shall we talk about doing a deal? Uh-oh. Not good, not good. Ha 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 ha, huh? Ah! Yee! Oh my! Ah! Monsters, help us! Oh, goodness me. We gotta do everything around here. Kill him, kill him! Whoa, why is this thing strong? It's got very high defense, or something happened to our attack. Wow. 3 hits it's taken. 4 hits! Wow. 4 hits, it's still standing. 5 hits. 6 hits. 7 hits. 8 hits? This is like an actual boss. Jeez, do I gotta turn these guys on? Because they're currently, like, don't use magic. Do I need to say show no mercy? How's that thing still standing? It's fine if it attacks me. I got tons of HP. It's just Maribel I'm worried about. Is there, like, a trick to killing this? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I was about to say, that's the toughest nail biter we've ever seen. Thank you. You saved me. Thank you, Seed and your friends. And you have saved me before the other 2. I always knew you liked me best. Oh, shut up. This guy. These guys are jerks. Ugh, lick it. Whoa. Alright, let's hit it again. Undead Undoer. Undead Undoer. There it goes. These things are easy. Easy fight. Gah! Scarfish appears. Scarfish indeed. Whoosh. Multi-slice. Multi-slice indeed. Ah! These things are just jacked. I don't know why they're so strong. My goodness. Being given massive buffs. Oh, no magic. Didn't you know we aren't using magic? Fool. But by the sands, I've never been so frightened. Thank you, Saeed, and all of you. And do not worry, I know that you rescued me last because my wriggling brothers had to be saved before me. That was terrifying. Thank you, Saeed. And thank you too, honored saviors. We could have dealt with those monsters ourselves, of course. But it is sometimes nice to allow our little brother a moment of glory. Now, listen, Saeed. There is a reason why we came here. We came to help you in your search for the thing that will save the desert, and we found it for you. We were too worried that the monsters might locate it first, you see. We are so lucky to have... You are so lucky to have brothers as thoughtful as us. And all we ask in return is that you do us one small favor. A teeny tiny thing. Yes, one teeny tiny, very, very important thing. You must promise that you will never, ever, under any circumstances whatsoever, agree to become elder of Al-Balad. Swear that you will leave the job for us, and we will give you what you want. Well? But I've never had any desire to become elder. Huh? What? Truly? Truly. Really, truly? Really, really, truly? If you are lying, we will set your pantaloons on fire. Desert dwellers are forbidden to lie, you know that. By the suns, then we have done it! Our future secured! Praise be! Here, a present to celebrate!
The royal key. What can we do with a royal key? We searched every corner of the shrine, but this is all we found. The monsters must have taken everything else. Anyway, we will leave the saving of the day up to you now. We will take care of things back in Al Balad. Nothing will go wrong in your absence. You will see. The place is going to burn to the ground with these guys in charge. I'm very sad for the village. I feel like there was a locked door behind one of these. Like a locked something. No. Where does the key go? I don't remember. So they found nothing in the shrine except this key. Can't imagine what such an object might have to do with awaking the spirit of the land. Let us show it to Queen Neferta. Asta, perhaps she will be able to shed some light on the subject. Okay. Back to the queen we go. Oh, whoops. I forgot we're supposed to go down. My dear saviors, you have returned. And how are things in the shrine? I hope that... Wait, that key! It is the royal key, ancient heirloom of my line. This great treasure is one of the 2 priceless gifts that King Hadid is said to have bequeathed to the desert. The other being the legend of the saviors, of course. The tales passed down from one monarch to another tell that it is to be used to open a sealed door within the likeness of the Great Spirit, but only when the time is right. And now you have been guided to it almost as if by the hand of the king himself. The time is surely upon us. You must go to the likeness and open the door. I am certain that behind that century-sealed portal lies the means by which the desert may be saved. Okay, so to the great likeness we go. Where is the great likeness? I forget. Thought it was across the water. And we can't, like, we can't use our... Where is our magic carpet? It's right here. No. Yeah, I forget where exactly the great likeness is. Is it up here? Am I completely off my rocker? I swear it's across the water. How do we get there? So yeah, it's not this corner here. How do we... Where is the great likeness? I don't remember at all. Maybe the portal... maybe the portal will take us there. The portal in the urn? I don't remember exactly where it leads to, so let's just try it. Because I don't think there's anything else on this island. We can't travel by sea, as far as I know. So let's try it. Doesn't hurt. Come on, great likeness. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm right, please. I think we are. Yes, yes. Okay, yes, this is exactly what we wanted. This is exactly not what we wanted. Some vile creatures. Very funny pun. There they go. There they don't go. Wow, that guy's really resilient. Aw, you son of a gun. I'm actually gonna have to use a spell. Don't kill it. Oh, rough. Man. Here you go, buddy. We brought you back. Okay, so there's a locked door somewhere on this thing. On or in? I guess we have to go up? I'm only assuming. I don't remember a locked door here. I probably should, but I don't. You have to go around the outside to talk to that guy. And when you go up here... So this is the face. Maybe on the outside there. Maybe we have to go down. It's from the outside here. Pretty sure we can fall off the edge here. Maybe this guy knows something? Oh, he's fast asleep. Oh no, we can't jump off. I haven't seen any locked doors, so I'm not perfectly sure where we're supposed to go. Guess there must have been something on that bottom floor we missed because we ran straight upstairs. Probably? Well, let's take a little look around. Nothing here. Nothing here. Wait, sorry, this goes all the way to here. Maybe if we go up and behind here.
Oh, you are in possession of the royal key, in the time of which he who rebuilt the likeness spoke. It has come at last. Unlock the door, which has stood unopened for many centuries. Unlock it and go forth.
Oh, we run all the way to the top of the thing and then all the way down. We were supposed to be here the whole time. Okay, here we go. Asta uses the royal key. The door creaks and slowly opens.
Asta, the carving on the slabs of the floor. They must surely be of significance. We must examine them more closely. A mysterious message has been carved into the floor. 2 eyes to shine through the darkness.
I feel like we should write this down. This seems important. Okay. 2 eyes to shine through the darkness. A mouth. Okay. A mouth sealed so tight
that only time will open it. Two ears born from the same heart. Two ears born from same heart. Whoops. A nose to search high and very low indeed for secrets. A nose to search high and very low indeed for we're taking so many precautions. It's probably just going to be like, oh, Asta recounts it. The recorded details of all the inscriptions. If you wish to be reminded of them, you need only ask. Come, we must continue on our way. Oh, yeah, see, we might not have needed to write them down, but I did. So whoever finished building the likeness really wanted us to find some stuff. Oh, now we're into actual underground cave stuff. Mimic heart. I don't think mimics have any ability that we want, so. Another dead end thing. Not dead end, but another thing that has that leads us nowhere. Whoa. Is this an upside down pyramid? Okay, there's stairs that go up right here. What's this all about? There's nothing in here, okay. Didn't think the stairs that were the correct way would be right at the beginning or right at the entrance, but... What are these blighted bloaters? I'd like to see Maribel get another level. She's been stuck on 31 for a while. Emperor slimes. Interesting, interesting. It's quite a long maze we have to travel through. More bladed bloaters. It makes you wonder, why the heck would they build this pyramid like this? Why not just build a straight path to your destination? Who are they trying to keep out? Surely not us. Maybe the monsters? Well, they're in here. So... Because this was supposed to be built for our access. Ah, hand. Bloody hand. I don't know if these have the call for help ability, but this could end up being a long battle. Oh, call for backup. Call for backup. Oh, got most of them. There we go. Nice. Oh, these guys are kind of tough now. Vile creatures. Ooh, this gold guy survived. Maribel, your low health is stressful. And very stressful. But one step closer, hopefully, to our destination. I want to turn my heater on, but the TV was in the way and I wouldn't get the heat. Maribel, when are you gonna level up, my dear? Goodness gracious me. I wanted to see if there's a chest in that corner. Emperor Slime. How do we meet, like, the advanced variation of this slime thing before we met this? Because it feels like it's the weaker version of the metal one, or the golden one. Like, you get way less money from this guy than the golden guy gave. Jeez Louise, this is the longest corridor I've ever been in. I am here. Ace, welcome, welcome. You're only an hour and a half late. No worries. It's all right. It is all right. How was making dinner? Apologies, sire. You've missed some interesting stuff. This story is really picked up all of a sudden. Like, oh, no, not on me. There's been some crazy stuff going on. So my mom ordered an air fryer, so I was making burgers and fries. Air fryers are a magical thing. Like, that's where Calypso and I have been preparing a lot of our fish recently. Is in air fryers. And it's like, wow. You can just make everything. French fries, fish, burgers. Everything can be made in air fryers. Why are there open caskets? Yeah, I'm gonna close the lid. Ooh. A little darker. Do we want it to be dark? I don't know if we want it to dark. This one can do rotisserie chicken. Yeah, depending on the size. We have two. Because my grandmother had one, and then Calypso's mother gifted us one. And my grandmother had a huge one. And then Calypso's mother gifted us a really small one, so we just traded. But the small one, you can't really do much in it. But the big one, you can do, like, anything. I don't think we can do rotisserie. We wouldn't do rotisserie anyways, but... It's getting darker and darker. I don't know if this is a good thing. I don't know if we want it to be darker. Oh, there's another coffin here. Can we make it like all the way pitch black? I don't know if there's a puzzle coming up that requires darkness. I don't know. Oh. Gemstones? Eye stones. $10 you gotta use these eye stones as the eyes. What did it describe as the eyes? 2 eyes to shine through the darkness. Oh, do we have to collect all the facial features? A mouth sealed so tight only time will open it. Oh, okay, they opened all back up. And there's a monster! It was a neat thing. My dad was iffy on it until he saw how I made fries and he's already seeing the value in it. Yeah, seriously, you pop fries in, just press a button, it's good to go. And it makes surprisingly delicious fries. Like, air fryer sounds like it would be dry, but it's not. It's incredible. It's like magical technology. Excuse me. Okay, this is getting more and more convoluted by the minute. This is a difficult dungeon. I don't know how we're gonna get through it. Also, Ace, the last bits I need for my CRT setup arrived. I've got all kinds of stuff now. I've got, this is my, this is gonna be, oh, I smacked my microphone. This is gonna be the AV splitter. It's got 1 input to 4 outputs. And then I've got, this here is my AV to HDMI converter. And then I've just got extra AV cables, and then I got another set of them down there. I've got everything I need to do it. I just don't have room. Like, I don't know where to put the TV. I was thinking about just, like, temporarily ditching one of my monitors or just setting up and taking down back and forward, but it's a lot of work either way. I wanted to get like a table I could put like on the side here so I could stand like this when I was like streaming it. It'd be kind of at like a funny angle, but like if I put the mic here, say, put the mic here, had the TV there, could work. It would be kind of awkward because I'd be like side profile. Like I don't even know what I look like that because every time I look at my computer, I'm looking at me. It's actually not even that bad. Wonder if the component to HDMI conversion will be decent enough. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect because like it's I'm gonna have it as a smaller portion of the screen. Am I gonna use my Elgato? No. I still have my Elgato, but I don't use it anymore because when I was temporarily dabbling in Linux, I got a different capture card, and it has live play, which is great. I hated the 3-second delay. Good, there are way better options out there. Yeah, the one I have... It's a Cloner Alliance Flint. It's got 4K pass-through, but it records in 1080p. It's live. It looks and sounds fine. Like that's what I played all of Metroid Dread with. All of Metroid Dread I played on that, and it looked great. It looked fine. So I'm gonna try to use that. If the quality is absolutely terrible, I don't know. I might have to try to invest in upscaling, maybe. Well, 90% of what matters for streaming is live play. Yeah, it sucks when I have to do the 3-second delay, because then I have to put 3-second delay on my camera, I have to put 3-second delay on my microphone, and then I have to hope that the 3-second delay doesn't desync further. It was terrible. It's no good. If I were to ever use an Elgato again, I'd have to get like a modern one. Because the new ones work well, but they're really expensive. That being said, I also wouldn't mind getting an Elgato webcam. The Elgato webcams are really good, but also this one works fine for my purposes. Like, I'm pretty sure my face is, like, fairly clear for the stream. So, honestly, the card won't be the issue. I think if there is one, it'll be with the component to HDMI conversion. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like I would have to, if worst came to worst, I would just have to get an upscaler. Oh, dude, I just meant our Elgato models are outdated. Elgato's still good. Oh, I see. Okay, sorry, I gotta change the batteries in my controller. I think they just died on me. Won't keep my controller on. Which is great because I was just in the dollar store yesterday and I thought, you know what? I'm out of AA batteries and it's been a while. I should get a couple more. But yeah, our Elgatos are so outdated and old. Like they're so old. If you were to post them online, you'd have to pay someone to take them. They're basically useless. What I would recommend for you if you get super into this is the Elgato capture card that goes in your PC. Those are really nice. Yeah, they're not bad. I've also considered, like, I've really considered getting, even their external, their modern external ones have live play too now. They have, I don't think they have any which have the recording delay. But I've actually contemplated. Oh, do they? Yeah, from what I understand, I could be wrong, but as far as I know, they do. I've actually considered investing $200 to $400 into getting like an older gaming PC, but just so it has the tech that I can easily run the live stream off of that, and then use that to record my computer, and gameplay, just so that I can play PC games. Like when I get to Dragon Quest XI, I do want to play it on PC. But if it looks and plays terribly on PC, like I'm kind of in trouble. So honestly, that's what I'd do if I could stream. The only thing that's holding me back is, like, I don't want to, I'm trying to find a happy medium. Oh, okay, BRB, gotta be alright. I'll see you when you're back. Okay, finally made it through this maze. Maybe we have to use the gemstones. Maybe we have to stand here when we use them? Nope. Let's continue down. Oh, what the heck? Demon beacons, yikes. Okay, I'm back, sorry, you know how beer night gets. Sorry, yeah, what I was saying was, like, I'm trying to find a happy medium between the amount of money I invest into my streaming versus, like, the fact that I'm making no money doing it. And, like, obviously I want my streams to be the best quality they can be, but I can't be just dumping hundreds of dollars into live streaming when, like, it doesn't make money. You know, and, like, it's not like making money isn't really my goal. To be honest, I've kind of already achieved my goal. I want to just make a small community of people who hang out and chat while I stream. But I can't be investing piles of money into something that doesn't really make a big financial return. So it's like, even if I were to get a second PC, even if it were $200 to $400, like, that's still a good chunk of money. I've already put too much money into this PlayStation 2 live streaming thing. And I've been too scared to set it up because I'm worried it's going to look terrible and basically not work, and I put all this money into it for nothing. Yeah, obviously, I say don't do the second piece thing until you start making money from this. Yeah, and, like, even when I make affiliate, I might be making, you know, $10 a month from the occasional ad and from ads and, like, maybe 1 or 2 subscribers. So it's like $10 a month. Well, if I save, that's what, 40 months before I can buy a PC. So we'll see. We'll see. Again, for all I know, my PC is going to have no trouble running Dragon Quest XI and live streaming it. If that's the case, great. Perfect. No complaints. But if I can't play PC games and stream, I'm going to have to think of something different to do. And I'd have to figure out how to have, like, my one mouse and keyboard run my 2 computers. I'd pretty much need to have that. Yeah, plus lowering the quality settings in-game isn't the worst thing ever for the sake of streaming. No, not really. Like, I can live with that. And with a game like Dragon Quest XI, it's stylized enough that, like, it doesn't need to be perfect 4K resolution, you know? I can dumb down the settings and that game will look just fine. Another gem. I imagine once we have all of the parts. Because which... A nose to search high and very low for secrets. Mouth sealed so tight. That maybe is the mouth. Heart shape is kind of like tight lips. Something going to be in the middle here. Triangular gemstone. Okay, we got 3 gemstones, but there's supposed to be 4 parts. Also, I quested my ass off the past 2 days and got Barrow's gloves on my grind, and I'm proud about it. Nice. Have you ever thought about doing any, like, old school speed runs, like speedrunning Barrow's gloves or something? Like, is that something you've ever thought about doing? I feel like old school speedruns are not done enough. They should be done way more.
Not at all, no. I think they're cool. I really do. These things have a hard time dying. They're cool, but not for me. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, we want to go back up to the face and see if we have enough stuff for the face to work. Ah! These ugly things. Demons in Dragon Quest are freaky. I don't like them. If they're implemented a way to replay quests for fun, I'd be down to try. I'm kind of surprised they haven't done that. Like, a lot of people will rush through quests because they just want the rewards or the unlocks or whatever. But if you actually stop and read the dialogue, some of the quests are kind of funny. Thought about doing a one defense pure Iron Man as a series in the future, though. Like a PvP Iron Man? PvP Iron Men are funny because it's like, you don't even get a reward for your efforts. No, it's just an Iron Man that stays one defense. I mean, I guess. I wouldn't be PKing on it. What would be the goal of the account? Or would there even be one? Is it just like complete as much of the game as I can while maintaining one defense, or... Oh boy, walking through these dungeons. But I need to get Maribel's level up, so I can't be skipping combat. I'm surprised she hasn't leveled up yet. We've been getting piles of XP. Also, I'm very close to 40. And max combat. Oh, with the exception of the Infernal Cape, get the best gear possible. And max combat. Fair enough. Okay. Can I interact with you now? Ice Stone, Heartstone. Oh, cool. We have ear stones. We have eye stones, ear stones, and a nose stone. So, so we don't have a mouth stone, though. Although it says his mouth's so tight, hides secrets. Okay, let me transfer some of this stuff to the bag, because it's clogging up my inventory. Especially the Mimic Heart. Get that out of here. So, eye stones. And then, like, best in slot gear, I mean things like SGS, Dragon Warhammer, Scythe, as long as it doesn't force me to get defense XP to use it. Fair enough. I don't know what to do here. I don't have a clue. Ah! Okay.
That works. Mouth stone. Okay, we got all the stones now. So I need to get out of the pyramid. Oh, maybe we can cast an evac. Oh, yes, we have to go back to this portal. That'll be the way in the future when I'm basically done progression on the Zerker series count. How long has it been since you posted a video on that, by the way? I feel like it's been a while. Almost a month? Have you made any progress? Like, are you still playing the account, or...? I can't see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but it's one of those I don't know what to do next type of things. You gotta PK with it. You gotta go on different PKing missions and stuff. I have been doing that. Great. Then make a video. Then you've got all the building blocks you need. Alright, old man. So you've returned, eh? By the sands, the face of the Great Spirit, you have gathered together the parts with which it must be depicted. Please, you must give them to me at once. Here you go, old man. I'll have to give the jewels to the wise old man. Now watch closely, for you will not see such a sight again. Whoa. Spirit of the land, sleeper in the sands, here is your depiction, here is your invitation, this is your awakening. Hear the call of your people in their hour of need, guide them into the light. Great Spirit, awaken from your slumber and join your children in this your home. Whoa. Oh, we're gonna get to meet another spirit? Oh, looks like we missed a piece. Look at the guy. By the sands. This is... Who dares rouse me from my slumber of so many years? So it was you. You who recited the incantation, you who resembled my scattered form. Reassembled. You have shown wisdom and courage in abundance. In return, I shall grant any wish that you so choose. What is it that you desire? What would you have me do? Speak. I'll have to tell the Earth Spirit about everything that's happened. So you have need of we spirits. And the world has need of you. Very well, but first I must see to it that my people are protected. It is done. The desert dwellers will suffer no longer. However, as you know, I cannot restore this island to the world, not alone. Such a feat can be performed only when all four great spirits join forces. Only then will the desert truly be saved. You and you alone can reunite us, and I have faith that you will. Until that time, I will await you at the place called All Trades Abbey. If you require my assistance before then, you must make use of this. Earth Amulet. Okay, we got 2 amulets, 2 spirits down. Return to the world and continue your quest. Your work here is done. The desert dwellers are under my protection now. Go forth and do not fail us. He mentioned he's going to All Trades Abbey.
So that's definitely good to know. That's definitely good to know. I sense that the evil oppressing the land has lifted somewhat. The spirit of the land in the flesh. It is almost beyond believing. Thank you, Arthur. Without you, I would never have witnessed such wonders. The desert is safe now. The powers of the Great Spirit protect it. Or perhaps it is your power. In any case, my work too is done. I must be returning to Al-Balad. Farewell. Oh, my back! Curse these aged bones! Seems I must help our old friend home. We will go on ahead to Al-Balad. You must go to the Temple Palace and tell Her Majesty of all that has occurred. I am sure she will be eager for the news. Farewell for now. Okay, so we have to go and talk to the lady at the palace. I gotta pee first, so I'm gonna do that. I will be right back. Have a lovely, lovely wall stream. Maybe in the future I'll make like a proper scene for when I'm wall streaming, and it's just going to be the wall behind me blown up. Okay. Right, so we need to go see the queen, and we want to go at the top of this place. Love this depiction of him. Yeah, that's an accurate depiction. Jeepers. I'm surprised the spirit didn't just smite them for that alone. So I don't know how the desert's protected. There's still monsters everywhere. Like, nothing's protected. It is a great relief to see you safe and well, and you were able to awaken the spirit of the land from his slumber. Praise be to the saviors of the sands. Your efforts on our behalf have driven the monstrous horde from the palace. This, of course, is not the first time. We desert dwellers owe you our very existence on behalf of all of us. Of this generation and all those that came before it, I offer you our undying thanks. Alas, Our ordeal was not yet over. Not all of the monsters have been driven out, and the desert remains shrouded in darkness. Seems that even the spirit of the land's greatest powers will not suffice to save us. At least not alone. We will face a powerful evil indeed. But you mean to confront it nonetheless, do you not? I fear I can do little to assist you, save pray for your success. But pray I shall, each and every moment of each and every day, as will all here in the palace temple, and all in Al-Balad. We look forward to welcoming you next time as saviors not just of the desert, but of the world. Cool. We're gone. We're outta here. Lol, cool, bye. I'm like, we didn't have to have this discussion, did we? Okay, so that's 2 spirits down, 2 to go. So we've done that one. We can't do blue yet, so the next one will be wind, and that'll be the green one. That was fire. We did that one. So this is the one we're doing next. Do we have to go anywhere before this? We were just sort of told to do the 2 of them, so let's just go straight on ahead. I see no reason to pit stop at anything in between. Okay. Sanctuary of the Cirrus. Oh, this is, what's the place called? I forget now. Oh, here's someone. What's happening? It can't be evening yet, so why is it... You there, I have a question. I heard a rumor that the Almighty has been restored. Is it true? Yes. It is. Then why the heck is this gone and happened? I don't know. Where did you come from? What are you doing here at a time like this? And more importantly, what in blazes is going on with this sky? One minute it was a brilliant blue, the next it wasn't. It was anything but. Ah, what is that thing? That thing? Ugh. Nasty. Luckily, we're super strong, so this shouldn't be an issue at all. Ooh. Luckily, we are super strong and have no affliction to any of this. There we go. Hey, are you alright? Yes, I think so. Thank you, strangers. I think it's safe to say you saved my life. What a shock that was. We've never had monsters here before, you know, not once. Suppose it's the darkness that attracts the awful creatures. This doesn't bode well for the future of the world. It really doesn't. Not at all. Who else is up here? Someone over there. I don't know that we can get to her, though. No. We go down. I remember this place. It was terribly difficult to get anywhere. Grows gross, still a death of wind. Black clouds fill fair skies with sin. That's part of a serious poem written in ancient times. It's called the Nightmare Verse. Can't help thinking it might be some kind of prophecy about what's happening to us at this moment. Might be. We don't know. For sure. Alright. Where do we need to be going? We need to be going... Oh, whoops. I mean, thanks for unlocking that, but we actually need to be going... in there. Yes, I think this is where we want to go. Oh, no thank you. This is actually not where I want it to be. I don't know where... Oh, see, I forget how to get through this place. This place is a nightmare. This goes to here. Where does this go? Aha! I heard people screaming. There's something happened out there. No, wait. This wasn't the right way. Because we're back in here. Maybe it's out the side door. It's out here we need to be. Ah, surely. Gross. Wait, no, this is where we came from. I'm so lost. I hate this place. How do you get out of here? I don't know how to get out of here. Oh my goodness. I'm basically back at square one, aren't I? This is where I came from. Why is this place so confusing? I've never been able to figure it out. Or last time we were here, I was running back and forward like crazy. How the heck does this place work? There's no way out, only more in. It's what it feels like. Jeez. We came in through here. So we've tried that door. Let's try this door. Try every door till we find a way out of here. Can't see. This doesn't really help. Fidelia's form, when made complete, will raise the spirit from its sleep. This is one of the most ancient sayings. Last none of us quite understand what is meant by complete. After all, nothing appeared to be missing. I don't know. I just want to get out of here. Okay, let's try this door. No, because this door just loops around to this door. So that leaves only one door left. That one. If this isn't the way out, we're truly stuck here forever. No, we've been here. This is not the way out. Or is it? Oh no, it might be. Thank you, door. Goodness gracious me, we finally did it. We found a way out of this nightmare. Okay, next is out of here altogether. Yay! We survived! What's back here? All the scholars are deep in conversation about something. They really do look very serious. Hope they manage to find a way to get us out of this mess. Oh, here we go. So what you're saying is this. Fidelia left a message behind that might be a clue on how to get out of this sticky situation we find ourselves in. Exactly. Listen. Heed my voice and follow my words faithfully. Climb the stones of the edifice to the south. The altar awaiteth thee at its peak. This stone edifice to the south, I imagine she must mean Ventus Tower. Yes, it seems she's saying that Ventus altar is located at the top of it. Well, that would certainly make sense. We have no proof that any of this is true, of course. Never mind that now. We don't have time for proof. This is an emergency, a time for action. If there's even a slight possibility that Fidelia's message is true, we have to act on it. You're right, of course, but what about the monsters? Who can we send down there who isn't going to get eaten alive? Now that is a question. But let's cross that bridge when we come to it. Before we do anything else, we need to inform the mayor of our findings. I've little evidence to prove it, but it's my belief that the Ventus altar is located at the top of the Ventus Tower. But until someone's brave enough to venture up there, there's no way of knowing for sure. But let's cross that bridge when we come to it.
Should this, the Vale our home, fall prey to darkness and despair, go thee and offer prayer before the Ventus altar. We've been puzzled by this Ventus altar for years now, but it's quite the topic of conversation. Alas, we've no idea where it is, or who to pray to should we find it. The mayor of Aeolus Vale has been unwell and hasn't been seen in public for some time, but I think it's time for her to come out of hiding. Her people need her. Maybe we can go get her. I don't know if there's anyone else important around here to talk to. She's sleeping. Wait, please, someone please, I don't want to die, not yet. Don't worry, we're here. We are here to save the day. You must be tired after your journey. Would you like to take a rest? Oh, please, yes. Goodness gracious me, we need to sleep. Alright, gotta log my water. Because I'm cool like that. I may actually have to make some food at some point during the stream. I'm already feeling quite hungry. And I don't want to starve to death while playing. That wouldn't be fun to watch. Well, it might be actually. What do I know? Okay, so we should probably go to Aeolus Vale. Actually, if the priest here will let us, we should make a save. Okay, good. Feed child. Yeah, starting at 5 o'clock's a weird time, because it's a little bit, like, too... Well, I mean, it's not too early for me to eat dinner, but, like, if I eat dinner at 5, even if I eat right at 5, and I did eat a bit of food at 4, it's like, by the time I'm halfway through the stream, I'll be hungry again. Okay, off to Aeolus Vale, or off into immediate combat, either or. They're blind, and their defenses are down. But we choose single target attacks for some reason. Well, I know why I do, I don't know why the others did. Whoa, nice crit. I feel like crits never happen in this game. Crits happen a lot in the other games, but this one, never. 5 was when me and my dad eat. Don't remember when that started being the norm, but it was sometime when I started doing daily overtime at work. You see, like, I don't go to bed until, like, usually midnight. Usually around midnight's when I go to bed. So if I eat at 5, that's 7 hours before sleep without any food. And I get hungry. So you started at a weird time for me today? Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. What did you guys end up having for dinner, by the way? Captain Dog. Captain Beard Dog. You won't hear me complaining, though. I get extra stream. Fair enough. Fair enough. And who knows? Like, it's only 7 o'clock now. Like I said, I'm going to bed. I don't know when I'm going to stop streaming today, actually. I haven't decided. I guess it'll be when I feel like it. Yeah, I don't know. Who's getting the level? Maribel's leveled to 32. Oh, it was the fries I made and some microwavable burgers we found in the freezer, which suck in comparison to what I've been making lately. I'm pretty sure nothing tastes good after it's been frozen. Frozen stuff is just always bad.
That time someone, like, jumped off here to, like, basically off themselves, and we just jumped after them and took no damage. That was something. I must disagree. Some of my favorite quick eats are frozen. Oh? Such as? Yeah, but I don't mean, like, sorry, I don't really mean, I guess, that frozen's always bad. What I mean is that frozen is never as good as fresh. And if you're eating a lot of fresh, then the frozen's going to probably taste extra bad. Right, right, all here are ya? Good, I'll go and get the mayor. Won't be 2 ticks. 1, 2. Hey! Whoa! Wings? That's different.
My dear citizens, it is good to see you all. I must apologize for remaining cloistered away for so long. No doubt you are somewhat shocked by my appearance. Fear not, all will be explained in time. But I see new faces amongst those gathered here, in which case, first I must introduce myself. I am Seraphina. In my role as mayor, I have the honor of presiding over the people of Aeolus Vale. Now I suspect that most of you have already guessed why I have convened this meeting. As you all know, our once peaceful land has been beset by marauding monsters, and the skies above have turned most inauspicious color. Believe me when I say that I both recognize and share your deep anxiety. I will be honest with you. I do not know the reason for these unfortunate developments. But there's one thing I do know. None of you will be allowed to suffer unduly as a result of them. And I'm blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I need to just make noises to clear my tongue. I get like, just start stumbling and keep falling. Sometimes you just gotta take the crash and start over. As such, I hereby strictly forbid all citizens from Aeolus Vale from venturing outside the confines of the village unless absolutely necessary until the world has returned to normal. In the meantime, I will do my utmost to seek out the causes of our current predicament. I know that I will do what it takes, even though it may cost me my life. Now I must explain my appearance to you. The simple truth is that, almost 2 months ago, these wings sprouted unbidden from my shoulder blades. I was unable to understand why and decided to sequester myself away until such a time as I had learnt more. Alas, given recent developments, time is something that we do not have, and besides, I have something of an inkling that these wings may hold the key to our salvation. Shoulder blades? They don't work then. Probably not. She's like, you guys are all probably surprised by my appearance. Let me explain. I grew wings. Thanks, Seraphina. Very helpful. I end this address with a request, a plea to all of you. It be you residents of the Vale or otherwise. Snaps her shoulders when she takes off. I ask that any competent warriors among you convene at my residence. That is all for now. May Fidelia's blessing be upon you all. I thought she was gonna fly away. I was like, you jerk. You fly. Alright, well, let's get going. We're coming. You are travelers, yes? I am afraid that you have chosen a bad time to visit Aeolus Vale. I can only apologize for that. And yet, I cannot help but notice that you have come to see me. Could it be that you heard my announcement and are here to offer your assistance? Yes. This is happy news indeed. You have my thanks. Now allow me to explain the situation. I wish to travel to Ventus Tower, which stands to the southeast of the Vale. I do not know what I will find, but ever since I sprouted these wings, Someone has begun calling me there. You say that the scholars of the Sanctum believe that Ventus Tower to be home of the sacred structure known as the Ventus Altar? It seems like it's not a far-fetched guess to say that the Ventus Altar will be in the Ventus Tower. Intriguing. And all the more reason to go there and investigate. You need to fire all your scholars if nobody came to that conclusion before now. Now the question I wish to ask you is this. Would you be willing to escort me to the tower? Sure. Wonderful. Then we must leave as soon as possible. Leave from this side of the valley and head southeastward. We shall reach it soon enough. Thank you so much. Safina joins the party. What? I've dropped 24 frames this stream. When did they drop? Unbelievable. Wait, what? Oh, Amnesia Rebirth is free on Epic Games right now. I may have to get it. I've never played it. I played the first 2 Amnesias. Probably not something to play on stream, but Amnesia stream? We'll see. We'll see. I don't know how actually entertaining that would be. I mean, if it's something everybody wants to watch, I'll absolutely do it, but yeah, okay, let me place my order for my free game. Cool. Looks like I own it now. Sweet. Alright, sorry. Enough distractions. I just saw a notification. I'm in a Discord that sends out free game notifications. So, yeah. I just saw that come through. So yeah, you know what? We'll definitely, it's on the table. I might throw it in the playlist and we'll see. We'll see. Whoops. Your Grace, you're leaving the village in your condition? Yes, there is something of a great importance that I must investigate. Now please, let me through. Well, I can't exactly stop you, can I? But be careful, eh? We'd be lost without you. Fear not, I have no intentions of abandoning you. Yay. Now we must be on our way. If I remember, though, that Amnesia game, Amnesia Rebirth? I forget what it's called, but that new Amnesia game, I heard did not score very well. Honestly, I think the first Amnesia game was the scariest. The second one was scary on my first playthrough, but it was not scary on second playthroughs. And I've heard this last one's not amazing, but still, doesn't hurt to give her a play from time to time. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Sorry, you get a phone call, but I've sorted her out. I should turn my camera so I can see where I'm going. I'm getting beat up like crazy by those people who've got sick mustaches. Makes me feel bad.
Ooh, popularity. Yeah, really. Seriously, like, there's nothing worse than being needed all the time. There's nothing worse. Because, like, you can never get anything done. Because the second you think you can take a breath, someone's calling you, someone's asking for something. Being needed is the worst. I'd literally rather nobody ever need me ever. Just leave me be. Which isn't to say, like, I don't mind doing favors for people. But it's like, when you get asked for stuff, like, all day, every day, it gets exhausting. So I give off the illusion of uselessness. Mm-hmm. Good tactic. Very convincing performance. I think we want to go down this way. Thanks, it's not hard. Wow, this place is really swarming. Jeez, just don't. Fair enough. See, and that's part of why I generally try to avoid asking people for favors if I can help it. Like, because I hate being asked for favors. So it's like, well, if I can avoid asking people, maybe they'll avoid asking me. No, never works. Peeper. What, you want to go inside? Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. You're not allowed to let anyone in without permission from the mayor. I am the mayor. I appreciate that my appearance has changed, but do you not recognize me? Your Grace! No, you look like her, but you can't be. I mean, look at those. Your confusion is understandable, but I am not currently at liberty to tell you how I came to look as I do, or why I need to climb the tower. Nor do I have a ready means of proving my identity to you. You may either trust in your mayor and let us pass, or you may not. No, I believe it's you. Of course I do. I'm sorry, Your Grace. Imagine not being able to recognize someone because of what's on their back. It's like, I can't tell you how I got these wings. They grew out of my back. Come, we must hurry. Oh boy. Look at I gotta search for chests. Attack power doubled. That's not good. I love how his head pops off when he takes damage. We gotta check every corner for chests now. Oh, there's one up there. I have to remember to get to that. Nothing here. Sneak on by you. Nothing here. Nothing. Nothing. Mini medal! They keep almost getting us, but they'll never get us. We got. Having two champions is amazing. They're so tough. What a predicament. Yes, move. And we got zombied. Some corpse corporals and high jinx. Sleep, you fools. Be confused in your slumber. Super Saiyan zombies? Yeah, basically. Oh yeah, you missed when we actually saw, like, Super Saiyan Vegeta. The Fire Spirit basically is like the embodiment of Vegeta.
Also, I did a side-by-side comparison. The hair that is on the Dragon Quest VI hero is like to the piece that's bent over his forehead, identical to SSJ Blue. It's an exact replica of Super Saiyan Blue. I don't have like a side-by-side that I can share on stream easily, but on whose head? Goku's? Yeah, I guess Goku. And then... Wow, make a liar out of me. I literally looked it up and it was like the exact same thing, and now I'm looking at it and it looks completely different. You weren't kidding, the Fire Spirit is stripper Vegeta? I don't think I said stripper Vegeta. No, you know what it was actually? I think it was a Super Saiyan Blue wig that looked identical. Was that it? Maybe. I can't remember now. I saw it. My mind was blown, and now I'm looking and they look completely different. Was that the Mandela effect or something? I don't know. I saw it. I swear it was the one way, and now I'm looking, it's completely different. Make a liar out of me. Kill the guy who's too tall to fit in the camera. Can't believe we're not getting level... Oh, this is where we just came from. You fool. You know what? We have all these things. Why don't we ever use them? Because they don't work here. It's a dragon! Wubba! Dragon Slash, yeah. Dragons can't stand Dragon Slash. I mean, the Dragon Quest VI protagonist looks like if Gohan had SS Blue. Yeah, I guess you're not wrong. Definitely similar. A miracle sword? We have 2 miracle swords? That's amazing. Hold on. Hold on. Who can use this? Aw, just me and a she, and I don't need it. Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. I don't really have a use for it. And my current sword's stronger anyways. We've been zombied. Corporals. It's always funny seeing some of the early wolf abilities. Like, I don't see them ever. It's so weird to see them now. You guys suck at hitting things. Sick 'em, boy. Oh yeah, we want to go down into this tunnel here. It's empty. This wind spirit's really putting us through the works to try to get him. Oh, there's trees in here. Fascinating. Oh boy, we're getting chased. We're getting chased. We're getting shot! Sometimes I try really hard to avoid combat just for fun. I always end up in combat in the end. This probably sounds bad, but I kept wondering, like, why do these genies remind me of Will Smith? I just remembered they remind me of Will Smith because Will Smith literally played the genie in the live-action Aladdin. That's why they remind me of him. I was like, it was the weirdest thing because these genies look nothing like Will Smith, but they were making me think of Will Smith. I couldn't figure out why, and it's like, oh yeah, he literally played the genie in the live-action Aladdin. Blue popos. Yeah, basically. Edge boomerang. That's not really useful anymore. You know what? Isn't it, though? How weak is it? Oh, it's 100 attack weaker. No thanks. That was close. Later, Gators. Oh, who's leveling up? Tell me it's Maribel again. Tell me it's Maribel again, please. Ah, she to 36. Not bad, not bad. Maribel's got to get up there, though. She's lacking in a lot of departments. Every time I think of Popo, it's Dragon Ball Z abridged. I'm so fucking high right now. Yeah. Dragon Ball Z abridged Popo is amazing. That, in my mind, that's canon Popo. You can't change my mind about that. Oh. You guys are trying to attack, but you guys are terrible at everything you do. Nice try, though. All that for nothing. I see a ladder. Surely that'll lead us to our final destination. Ah! Popo! I think tomorrow I'm going to mess around a little bit with getting a scene set up for my Dragon Quest VIII playthrough, by the way. I got to experiment with it. I got to know. I do like in a bridge that he can't help but like the whatever Kami's in power. Yeah. He could eliminate Kami if he wanted to, but he likes him anyways. Oh, it's not the top yet. We've just gone up. These horses don't have very many teeth. I can recommend you a dentist. Oh, nice. I didn't realize his shield healed him. I like to think that somehow if DBZA continued into Super that they would have had a Popo outrank Zeno. I can see that happening. Did they ever do the Boo arc? I remember them saying they weren't going to do it, but then at the end of the Cell arc, they said they were going to do it. Did they ever end up doing it? That's actually been off my radar for a long time. Did that ever end up happening? It was a dead end. All that work for a dead end. I had to know, though. These guys again. No, they quit. They felt DBZA was starting to get forced. Fair enough. You know what? I am a full supporter of things ending in their prime. Like, if you have something that's great, end it. Don't milk it till it sucks. Because it leaves a dirty taste in your mouth, you know? Star Wars was a great franchise for a lot of people, and then they ruined it by continuing to pump out garbage. Same like the Indiana Jones trilogy was great. Then they pumped out 4, which was largely received as poorly. And then, you know, all these different series are just milked to death. There's a difference between milking and continuing, but continuing often leads into milking. Like usually it's like, if something is done all the things it can do, there's not much more it can. You know, Dragon Ball Z Abridged made the jokes, but the jokes would eventually get stale. Because unless they come up with lots of new jokes, the old jokes are just going to be old jokes. And I think everything, if it continues too long, eventually it gets milky. It's not always true. Like, if it's a long series with a long planned story, you know, that's different. But, like, movie franchises or game franchises, you know, they can get milked really easily. And a lot of times, too, like, a lot of things that get milked to death probably would have been a great story if it was not associated with its IP. If it was a unique standalone story outside of the IP, it would have been great. Yeah, of course it's a Freitern. I should have known smashing pots is punishable by death now. Glad it didn't go that way. Goodness me. Chests! We love chests. Seed of Resilience. And a Seed of Agility. Nice, okay. Yeah, speaking of which, I had a great idea for a tragic story. Oh? And what is your great idea for tragic story? Did we end up using that magic seed? Or seed of magic? Yeah, I think we did. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. This tower goes on forever. My goodness. This is a tower that never ends. It goes on and on. Funny. Gotta go up, then down, then up, then down. Alright, let's do this one first, because it's probably the wrong one. It was, but there might be a secret reward or something. There's not! This is just death. For the dragon. Well, I won't go into it here, but I'm sure it's been done before, so I'd have to put a twist on it. Fair enough. Are you not putting it here out of fear that somebody will steal the idea? $50-50? I mean, are you actually planning on pursuing writing the story? Because if you're not, then you probably don't have to worry about the story being stolen because there's no real consequences to that. Let's heal. Mostly because I don't want to type it out, though. Fair enough. Why are these things actually strong? Never mind, they're dead. Man, we are not leveling up. Like, Maribel. 252,569 XP. Well, if I ever learn to draw, I will do this one for sure, because it's relatively short. Fair enough. Have you been doing any drawing practice recently? I imagine you've probably got a bunch of free time to do that now. I almost very barely need to put, like, effort into these battles. Almost. Not quite. It does feel like the difficulty's finally starting to catch up to us a little bit.
Every once in a while in the living room, I'll practice shapes on whatever paper's nearby with a pen. So not really doing, like, not putting a big effort into it at the moment. Which, to be fair, I don't blame you. It's hard to be motivated these days for anything. The world bouncing around the way it does, it's like, jeez. Half the time when I get home, I just want to sit down and watch a movie. That's why, like, it's actually, I've been finding, I know I've only done it this week, but making a stream schedule is, like, super nice. Because it's like, on the nights where I wasn't planning on streaming, I don't feel pressure to. I can just take the night off. And then on the nights when I maybe would have been too tired to, I'll force myself to because I scheduled myself. You know, I'm supposed to do it, so I do it. Well, shapes are super important for drawing bodies. Oh, I know. I didn't mean like what you were doing. I meant more like the frequency in which you were doing it. Which I'm a little surprised. I thought because like you got a lot of time now, you would have gone like dove into the drawing stuff because I know you wanted to do that. So I won't lie, I've been super depressed without a job. I think it's important to like do something though. Like, and even if you like specifically say like every day at like 1 o'clock I will draw for an hour. Like, scheduling yourself and, like, putting that in, it doesn't necessarily make it feel like you're, you know, doing something out of the ordinary. Like, that time was always dedicated to that. That's how I've gotten into, like, better cleaning habits. When I specifically set a block of time for doing cleaning, it doesn't feel like I'm wasting time I could have been doing something else. Like, that time was always for cleaning. So I haven't made a video yet. Yeah, honestly, dude, I think scheduling helps. Like, really just scheduling yourself to force yourself to do things. Because if you schedule it, it's like, again, when you just leave your schedule open, it feels like anything you do that you don't necessarily want to is taking away from fun time. But if that time was always blocked off, like, I always clean the bathroom Mondays on my lunch break at work. Because I'm home. So it's like, I never feel like I've wasted my lunch break because I could have watched a movie. It's like, I never would have. I was always going to clean the bathroom. Well, cooking, cleaning, and taking care of pets helps me not go insane. Sure, I mean, I'm not necessarily speaking just about sanity. I'm speaking about just doing things in general. Is this? Yes, it must be the Ventus altar. What now? What happens next? That's a great big hole in the middle all about. This breeze. We seriously used to ride upon such gusts of wind. Perhaps it is intended to carry us further. Safina, I have been meaning to ask you. You have wings now, but you cannot fly? No, I cannot. Naturally, as soon as they appeared, I thought it might be possible. But when I tried, I found that I could not leave the ground. A voice! I hear a voice! Who is it? Who is it that calls to me? Do you hear that, Asta? Is it a kind of voice, comforting somehow? Oh, by the way, have you heard anything more from that apprenticeship either? Have you talked to them? Well, yeah, I mean, I make sure to do dishes after breakfast, then the animals at 12. That seems to be when Jojo wants to eat the most, and I don't want his vegetables to get dry, and dinner at 4:30, so I schedule, I guess. I also check my email 3 times a day. I hear a familiar voice. Seraphina, canst thou hear me? Oh wait, was that... It's her! You are surely not! The gift of flight is thine, Seraphina. Thou needest only trust in thyself, and allow the wind to take thee. And take thee it must, if thou art to recover the serious surplus, and awaken the wind spirit to watch over us once more. The cirrus surplus? The wind spirit? Asta, dost thou remember me, I wonder?
'Tis many years now since last our paths crossed. I was but a girl then. I have learned so much since those days, since thee and thy companions departed the vale. I know now whence thou came. I know now of thy purpose. I know, too, the reason I was born without wings. All is clear to me. The wings that I was denied, the last wings ever to be bestowed upon the Cirrus, they were destined for thee, child, that thee and thy heroic companions might be aided in thy quest. The time is nigh, Asta, this time to save our world. Watch over my beloved descendants, child of my children's children. See that she comes to no harm.
Okay, we'll do our best. We can't fly, though.
Could that really have been? No matter. I will think more on this when we are less pressed for time. Now stay close, Asta.
Sorry, when you say you check your email 3 times a day, is that response to my question of your apprenticeship thing? Has that made any progress?
We know not where the last wings of the Cirrus, may take us.
Whoa! We're flying. Oh, TLDR, no. Oh yeah, about that. So I waited for like 3 weeks to get a response from them because they sent me an aptitude test, and turns out I was waiting for nothing because even though they were happy with my results, they weren't interested in apprentice. And an apprentice leaving me confused as to why they even started the process, but my guy has a lead on a really good place that he's going out of his way for me to get, and 2 backups because he's kind of pissed about the last place. Well, it sounds like you have made progress then. It sounds like there is some stuff. What the heck is this place? Hang on, don't tell me. Whoa! Cube World? What the heck? Hold on. Anyway, BRB, yeah, no worries. What is this place? There's a church here. Is this where the Cirrus have been? I have not seen thy face before. Art thou of the world below, perhaps? Welcome to the ancestral home of the Cirrus. 'Tis many years now since we have welcomed visitors from beneath. Those who inhabit our world know little of our Those who inhabit your world know little of our history, is this correct? Yes. Then prithee allow me to enlighten thee. Over the course of our long history, we Cirrus split into 2 quite separate familiar branches. One remained here in the world above, content to honor the traditions of our ancestors. The other descended to the world below in search of pastures new. In her infinite wisdom, the Wind Spirit decided to bestow upon each branch a gift, that each might know that neither was favored over the other. Those who descended were given a statue of the Spirit's likeness, though we who remained here were given her sainted surplice. It is said that when the 2 are reunited, the Wind Spirit shall reawaken, and shall come to the aid of the Cirrus in a time of great need. Alas, those who dwell below have long since lost their wings and the traditions of our people with them. I doubt the 2 treasures shall ever be brought together. Though if the rumours are to be believed, there is one below to whom the gift of wings of our people hath lately been granted. But perhaps I am simply too quick to believe all that the Praetor saith. Let's make another save before we get ourselves in too deep. First, though, this is sick. Yes, this is actually pretty cool. Yes, we will continue our adventure. Okay. The bell, and that's it. Oh, there's a well. I was gonna say fountain. No way. Oh, this is crazy. So this will take us right to the other side. Amazing. This is a really cool mechanic. Mario Galaxies before it was cool.